Now to the latest in the race for the White House, with big things happening on both the Republican and Democratic sides.
That's right. Vice President Kamala Harris received a big endorsement today from former President Barack Obama, and former President Trump met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at his Mar-a-Lago estate.
And for the latest on these political developments, Fox 8's Sharon Crowley joins us now in the studio. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, guys. Yeah, we're getting word that this is a very competitive race, and the candidates may be adding campaign stops already to their very short distance before the election day. And while Democrats appear to be basking in somewhat of a renewed energy around the Harris campaign, Republicans are looking for the right strategy to take on a new opponent. For the candidates themselves, former President Trump meeting with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in Florida, and the vice president is finally getting that call that she had been waiting for.
Hi.
Hey there. Vice President Kamala Harris's campaign releasing this video of the moment she got the call from former President Obama endorsing her candidacy.
We called to say Michelle and I couldn't be prouder to endorse you and to do everything we can to get you through this election and into the Oval Office.
Oh my goodness. Michelle, Barack, this means so much to me. I am looking forward to doing this with the two of you, Doug and I both.
The former president's support had been among the last of the highly sought-after Democratic endorsements for the Harris campaign. His backing, an important signal Democrats are coming together behind the vice president's candidacy in the week since President Biden dropped out of the race.
President Obama has always been careful to wait until sort of there's a unification so that he can be part of that unification effort behind the ticket.
New polling showing a very close matchup between Harris and Trump. The former president in Florida welcoming Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to Mar-a-Lago. It's their first face-to-face meeting in nearly 4 years. Their alliance broke down after the prime minister congratulated Joe Biden on his 2020 election victory. Republicans want to be seen as the more pro-Israel party.
Shame, shame, shame on you!
Israel's war against Hamas has become an American campaign issue. It's divided many who have been protesting against the war during Netanyahu's visit to Washington this week. The prime minister also met with President Biden and the vice president after addressing Congress on Wednesday.
This is an important issue for Americans. We have a number of hostages. There are American hostages, but Israel is an ally. But there are also deep ties between U.S. and Israel.
Well, former President Trump is returning to the campaign trail in Ohio on Saturday night with his running mate, Senator J.D. Vance. And he also just announced he will be holding another rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, the site of his attempted assassination. So that'll be very interesting. And we know security has really ramped up since then.
Absolutely, yeah, with those outdoor events, too. All right, Sharon, thank you so much.